What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and discuss S&P 500, and we're going to talk about Bitcoin as well. But first and foremost, we do have a very small range expected for next week. It's a $75 range. The high expected move is coming in around 56.29, and then your low edge expected move is coming in at 5479. So even though we had a little bit of bearishness for the last, couple weeks, and then last week opened with a huge gap down because of, the market's almost going limit down on that Monday or Sunday night into Monday's open, we are literally just a jump away from the high week close. So a high week close, if you don't understand, is just the highest weekly close. All right, that's it. That's all it is. High week close. So the high week close comes in at 56.15, and we're setting at 55.54. That is the close of Friday. So we're not far, right? Literally within the move up to the high week expected range would put you above the high week close if you were to breach. However, I would assume with the volatility that we've seen last week and the week previous, this week could probably be a little bit sideways. There's not a whole lot of high risk news events going to happen this upcoming week. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a test of the lower edge of the expected move. If we do get down there at 54.79, and if we are able to hold support in that region, I might actually think about selling some puts down there. But this is a very high move. I mean, you almost, if we go look at the daily time frame, you almost did a 2 standard deviation move above without pulling back. So last week, all of last week, no pullbacks at all. You open up on Monday and you go a little bit lower and you close a little bit lower. And then the last 4 days of the week is just an explosion higher without any pullback at all. This was due to a short squeeze. I will show you real quick. Okay, you can't see it there. Let me pull up the S&P 500 futures. It's not really the futures, but it tracks the futures. And you can see right here, this is the trend line right there. Boom, boom. This high that came in here. So the trend line can't be tagged to this high. Once this high comes in, you have to use that high. And this hourly candle right here blasts off. So essentially Friday or Thursday, you trade around the high edge of the expected move for the majority of the day. And then you break out here Thursday morning, 8 a.m. Just a massive move to the upside. Breakout. The breakout looks like a legit breakout. So the pullback happens way up here, but this happened before the market opened on Friday, and then the market opens and we go up, make a fresh daily high, and then the last 4 hours of the day just trade sideways at the daily high. So yeah, I'm probably going to be expecting a little bit of a pullback next week. If we can get that pullback, that would be good. Maybe give us a chance to capitalize on selling some premiums. All right, so let's go to Bitcoin. Go over here to the daily time frame on Bitcoin. We have monthly support is way up here. So we were watching monthly support when we made this big bullish ripping your face off rally. And then we had 2 days of literal inside day candleage there where you didn't get a range high to like break out and take out that high. And you really didn't move down to the midpoint of this big gigantic candle until later on into the week, until we got into Thursday. And then yesterday had a nice bullish close, but we're well above monthly support. Today is the 17th of August, so there is still plenty of time for Bitcoin to close back above monthly support here at $60,622. I would love to see that, but I don't know if we're going to get it. Obviously, with the big rip your face off rally in the S&P 500, I would also love to see Bitcoin do the same thing. It just is not doing it. Here you can see it's just pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. If we go into the 4-hour time frame, you actually got all the way back down towards this area of price and this stuff in here. So this was a nice breakout. This was a nice cup and handle formation. And then we got the bullish expansion. And then that's when the bearishness kicked in. And this obviously is that Sunday night going into Monday. And then we get a big, nice rip your face off rally. And we've just been kind of easily pulling back. So I do like this for potential bullish moves higher. But with next week on the S&P potentially being sideways, we could see a little bit of sideways price action on Bitcoin. I would love to see that support hold on Bitcoin, and I would love to see Bitcoin start to move a little bit higher. I do not like the fact that it is consolidating around the lower edge of this retracement range. So what I mean by this bullish retracement here is it's like I was really expecting it to get a sideways, 2-3 days worth of sideways, and then to go ahead and repeat the process of moving back towards the upside, having liquidated most of the bearish price action down there. But we've yet to get any formidable support holds yet. We did break and close above 4-hour resistance here, but it wasn't a good enough break above and close above to be able to say that we're seeing any kind of reclamation level or even potentially getting back above monthly support and holding above that monthly support. So what I'm going to continue to do is I'm going to watch these lower edges down in here where we have daily support, this last daily support. We have not taken out this bearish candle's high yet. I'm referring this candle here. This was the breakdown candle. So before I can look at this candle as being a potential bear trap, I need to see this high get taken out, and we didn't take it out yet. So if we could close a bullish candle like this up well above that, then we could potentially start to look at this bearish candle right here as a bear trap, and then we can look for bullish entries and look for a potential bullish move back to the upside. Oh, disgusting. All right, so yeah, that's Bitcoin. That's literally all we got. We're trading sideways. I said in last Saturday's video that I was going to be looking to trade intraday ranges, and I am still doing that. I did take a couple losses last week trying to buy daily support, so I'm going to readjust and see what we got going on here. Something that is important that I think we should discuss is this is going to be the second week where we've tested the 21 exponential moving average, got above it briefly, but then fell short of it. So if we were to close like where we are right here today, tomorrow, that wouldn't look very good. It wouldn't look super bearish, but it wouldn't look very bullish either, because you still haven't broken back above that weekly 21 exponential and broken back above your 50 on your weekly RSI, as that could be a potential buying opportunity if we were to test the 50 from above. Just little breakout above here and then maybe a retest of it. And then I want to see that support hold and then give us a nice little move back towards the other side, upside, back into that overbought territory. I think we could see a move, play out something like this, and then go back up to overbought on the weekly. That would be fantastic. I would love to see Bitcoin start to find that support and start to work its way up. Now, it is only natural that it is finding a bit of resistance here, because you can see that the 200 exponential moving average, this is the exponential, is kind of acting as resistance. Your 21 is now basically caressing price. In my opinion, if you don't get a decent bearish move out of this, then it's only a matter of time before you see a nice move to the upside. And it would only need to do one really good strong day to be right back above all the major moving averages. The 200 simple is this red line right in here. It hasn't even started to turn over yet. So I do want to see price start to close dailies back above that. All right. But other than that, your 50 is just above your 25 or your 21, and then your 100 is just above your 50. So your moving averages are starting to turn a little bit bearish. So if Bitcoin is going to roll over and stay being bearish, then this low is just a very, very short distance away from the 2022 yearly opening range. And then the 2024 yearly opening range is down there at 42,000. And I definitely do not want to see that be retested at all. I want to see Bitcoin hold these prices up in here and then start to break out and make that move back to the upside if we are going to see a big, huge bullish market. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you guys trade safe, trade smart, and as always, happy trading, everybody.